Hey everyone, how's it going? Memory here. Some pretty interesting news revolving around Kimi no Na wa, or Your Name, and Makoto Shinkai came out today, and I definitely wanted to talk about it briefly because I know a lot of people are going to be talking about this and wondering why Shinkai would come out and say this. And here's all I'm going to say. If you know Shinkai and you've been a follower of him for a while, you would know that this is really nothing new. And he's came out and said things along these lines before. He's came out and said that he doesn't like the spotlight. He doesn't want to be all out in the media like that. He doesn't really like the mass following, the mass popularity of him and any of his films. But for the first time, Kimi no Na wa, Your Name, has done with what none of his other films have done. And to me, I think he's really overwhelmed by all of this. And maybe him, like the headline reads, creator of Your Name asks people to stop seeing it. Maybe that is saying too much, but I honestly think he's just really overwhelmed with probably the media and just everything that's been flying and coming at him with the release and just the worldwide sensation and popularity of this film. Now, let's see what else he has to say. Makoto Shinkai says the public's adoration of his new film is not healthy. Most of us would give anything to have one of our creations internationally adored and acclaimed, but director Makoto Shinkai has apparently had enough of the popularity of Your Name, saying he doesn't think anyone else should go see it. Now, here's the thing. We've saw so many people who have become like worldwide sensations and become really, really popular, and that actually ends up hurting or damaging their careers. Is that what Shinkai is kind of worried about in the whole popularity thing and the worldwide sensation that Kimi no Na wa, or Your Name, is? Or, like, what is it that he is so worried about that he doesn't want any more people to go and see it? I think it may be for that reason. Obviously, I'm not in the mind of Shinkai, so I don't really know what he's sort of thinking. This is all we've got. There's definitely more to this than what he's saying, but I don't know. Let's see. We got a visual right there. Maybe he says some more. Shinkai maintains that the film could have been better, and the 2 years the staff had to work on it weren't enough. Budget issues meant that despite many more things they could have done with the film, Shinkai had to stay the hand of lead animator Masashi Ando, notable for working with Hayao Miyazaki. Shinkai says 2 years was not enough, and says the film feels incomplete and unbalanced, he adds, though that the plot was fine. Now, obviously, I have not saw the film, so I can't really comment on that too much. But honestly, from what I've heard from the film, it is perfect. It's number one on Mal. So many people have loved it and adored it. I mean, it's one of the most popular films in the world right now, so it must be doing something right. If you all get what I'm saying. The film's success, along with earlier projects like 5 centimeters per second and The Place Promised in our early days, great films, go watch them if you haven't, have led people to call Shinkai the next Miyazaki, which he has turned down and doesn't go with that at all. He rejects the title out of hand and even says he's hoping Your Name doesn't net him an Oscar. He went the extra mile to destroy the Miyazaki comparison by hiring the J-Rock group Radwimps to score the film. They are fucking great. The OST for Kimi no Na wa is just, it is tremendous, and I had never heard of Radwimps until now, so I'm glad he put them on the film for the music. We have a picture of Shinkai there. In actuality, this self-effacing talk may mean Shinkai just wants to stop promoting the new film and get back home to work on the next thing. Though with this most recent film netting more and more at the box office, with 1 in 7 Japanese people now have seeing it, that is insane. That is. It looks like he may be caught up in this particular round of promotions for a bit longer. Oh, of course. There's no way he can escape this for now, at least. I think eventually it'll die down. I mean, it's been a couple months since it came out, so man, it has to be for someone who doesn't like the spotlight and all that. Like, when you're making films, you have the potential for any film to blow up, and Shinkai just he's not feeling it. He's being overwhelmed, I would say, and I just hope that this doesn't result in us not seeing another film from him for a while, because with this, now everybody knows Shinkai, or most people know Shinkai. There are a lot of people who didn't know him before and hadn't watched his films before that, because of Kimi no Na wa, or Your Name, now know him and now know of his films, and have went back and watched them. But I hope that this doesn't mean anything horrible for the future. And I'm hoping maybe eventually he comes out and kind of goes more into this and what he's saying, because to say people should stop going out and seeing it, like, I can kind of see why he's coming out and saying that. But and another thing, like, there's gonna be people going out and seeing your film no matter what. Like, I know I'm gonna go see it when it comes here to America. I know a lot of people are gonna go see it when it comes here to America. So I just think, honestly, like I've said numerous times, he's just really overwhelmed, and I think eventually it will die down, and maybe he does just want to get to work, and he doesn't want the media and everything and everyone in his face right now, and he just wants to get back to work. Maybe that's the deal. Maybe it's nothing like, huge, a huge concern. Who knows? Shinkai is kind of unpredictable in how he acts. Like I said, he's came out multiple times and said he just doesn't want the spotlight. He doesn't like the mass following. He doesn't like the cameras in his face and all the interviews and all the media and whatnot. And he's getting that now, and it's just something he's not used to. So maybe this is a good experience for him, and maybe in the future for another film he'll be able to handle it better, because he's never experienced anything like this. So you have to kind of understand where he's coming from. And for someone that's like me, like the YouTuber I am right now, just having like one video that just totally breaks the internet, and then I become just a worldwide sensation out of nowhere, like that would overwhelm the living fuck out of me. So like, kind of take it from that perspective with Shinkai, and just, if you know the person he is, like, this is not a surprise. But I'm hoping the man is all right, because I love him. I want him to keep making more films, and I just hope this doesn't have a huge effect on that. And hopefully he can get back to work soon. I'm pretty sure he's already, but maybe this has kind of detoured him from that. So yeah, let me know what you all think of the news. What do you think's going up with going on with Shinkai, and just what do you think of this news as a whole? Do you think it's too much for him to ask people to stop seeing the film as a whole? Do you think he's just overwhelmed like I think he is, or what do you think the deal is? Yeah, that's about it. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Peace out.